and this week we've got the Munich Helles from Badweather Brewing. It's a 5% ABV, 17 IBUs, average rating of just over 3.75, and just over 1,000 ratings also. So pretty low rated so far, low in terms of amount of ratings. But I'm excited to have this one. A nice, clean, crisp beer on a decently warm Monday. Like, it's getting warm. I'm happy about it. Friday, I went skiing way up in the UP, like as far north in the UP as you can go. And it was like 45 degrees. It was awesome. And then it was 5 the next day. So, you know. All right, let's get it poured. Unfortunately, the mug that I have today is a Wisconsin mug. I'm pouring a Minnesota beer in my I Love Beer stein, but it gets the point across, you know. This hopefully will look really nice in the light because it is very, very pale, very clear. God, that is the most stereotypical looking beer I think I've ever poured. Look at that. Oh, fits amazing. Wow. That's gorgeous. Let's get it on the light. Oh yeah. Did I ever open Droid Cam? Nope. I did. It just never turned on. There we go. Look at that. Come on, you can focus on that. Wow. How purty. How purty. It snowed today for you, Eric? Oh, man. A lot of the snow in my yard melted today. I was very thankful. All right, let me get a photo. I'm very eager to try this one. It's going to be 75 on Thursday. Yeah, it's supposed to be really warm for us this weekend, too. I'm excited. Going down to Madison. Should be good. All right, everybody. Here we are. The Munich Helles from Badweather Brewing. Cheers, everyone. I feel so official with a stein like this. It smells like... Oh, what does that smell like? It kind of smells like rice. Yeah. It smells like a mixture... This is going to be weird. It smells like a mixture of rice and crackers. But not rice crackers. Well, actually, it does kind of smell like rice cakes. That's a really good beer. Mmm. Ooh, that's tasty. Something about drinking it in a stein just makes it taste better, I think. All right, let's read this gigantic paragraph that Untappd has. I don't know why this isn't focusing. Maybe it is focusing. A lot more yellow on this camera than it alludes to, I think. All right. This is what Untappd has to say about the Munich Helles. The incredibly difficult to brew Bavarian Helles lager. It is a test of patience to brew this beer. 2 months it sat in the tank and lagered. I did not know lager was a verb. Yeah, I don't think I knew that it was a verb. A style of beer invented in Munich by the Spaten Brewery in 1895. Aromas of clean, cracker-like Pilsner malt. I'm not crazy with the crackers. Even every so subtle floral slash spicy hop aroma, bready Pilsner malt flavor that is clean and slightly sweet, and a soft hop bitterness. Crisp, clean, dry traditional lager character that pours pale straw with a creamy white head and is brilliantly clear or stupid bright. Some will argue that it is the perfect beer. That's some high praise there from that review. That is very high praise. The perfect beer. Well, let me tell you. I do know my way around a few beers. I've been around the block. I've had quite 2 tree beers here. I think they're bold. I don't know if they're wrong though. In terms of like a traditional, this is what I think of when I think of a beer, like stereotypical, oh, this is a beer. I feel like this is it. It's more flavorful than just like a shitty light lager, you know? It's a little sweet. It's a little like bready. It's smooth. It's crisp. I mean, it is fantastic. Would I say this is the perfect beer? No. Would I say that this style of beer is perfect? No. It's not my go-to. But if you think about like the history behind it, like one of the OG styles of beer, yeah. You got to respect your elders, you know. I'm a fan. I'm quite a fan. I love there's like a very sweet and I'm going to say sweet and bubbly, like the carbonation really dances on my tongue. A weird way to say something like that, but that's what I'm feeling. You know, it's got a really nice, it's enjoyable to drink. It's fun to drink. Smells good. I can't get over this weird smell of rice. But see, they said cracker Pilsner and bready Pilsner malt. I guess it is really close to a Pilsner. It's very light. I almost equate Pilsners to be even paler than this, like a paler yellow. Yes, Eric, good mouthfeel. Yeah, I mean, God, it's kind of hard to put down because it's just really nice to drink. It's so easy. I wouldn't say it's crushable because it does have this like sweet and that bubbly feeling. It does fill you up. It doesn't make me want to chug this. It does make me want to take some big sips and really enjoy the flavor. Um and it does have a really good flavor. It leaves a nice flavor afterwards. Not like a not like some dank kind of beers. They taste skunky in an aftertaste, or just like the aftertaste doesn't remind you of like a towny bar. I feel like this is the good kind of lager aftertaste. I'm not sure where the rice aroma that I'm getting is coming from. I don't get the taste out of it. I had a rice I guess it was technically a rice lager that a local brewery made. And I think it is pretty similar to this. It's a lot more sweet. Like rice lagers have a very sweet flavor to them. Not sweet like this. This is like a floral sweetness. It's like I do not know how to describe the sweetness that a rice lager has, but it's such a unique flavor. This is obviously not that. And no, not like rice-a-roni either, Libby. Mm. I mean, in terms of like a traditional beer, I'm not sure how much better you can get. Genuinely. That's really good. It's another really, really good one from Badweather. Let's start writing our review. Let's see. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words right now. Um, hmm. Hmm. All right. Let's see. One of the flavor profiles is cereal. And I guess now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it's not rice that I was smelling, but it is kind of like um it's kind of like Cheerios actually. Yeah, like very very mildly. Kind of like not Honey Nut Cheerios, but just like I don't know, what are they called? Normal Cheerios? Just Cheerios? It's kind of got that kind of smell to it. So I totally understand the cereal flavor profile. All right, I think I'm ready. Here's what I have to say about the Munich Helles from Badweather Brewing Company. Yeah, that's fantastic. With a sweet, bubbly mouthfeel and crisp finish, this beer excites the whole way through a sips. Through a sip. It's incredibly refreshing and easy to drink. A very mild floral sweetness and bready malt make for a stellar and approachable beer. I'm going to give this one a 4.5 out of 5. I've had a lot of like really high rated beers recently, and it's just because they're super easy to drink. They taste great. I could just see myself. I'm really enjoying it now, and I could really see myself continuing to enjoy something like this. So I'm giving this a 4.5 out of 5. The flavor profile, I said it was light, it was clean, crisp, and cereal. I didn't realize cereal was that final piece until I saw that. So let's get it checked in. There we have it, everybody. That was beer number 662 for me. 662, and another great one. Another great one. Well, we're kicking off March on a high note. I'm very excited to see what's coming up next. Be sure to tune in next week for yet another new brew for me to review. Take care, everybody. Cheers. Until next time.